What's up, everybody? ArrgThePirate here, and welcome to another Free Skin Saturday. And we're trying our best with Wukong in the solo lane. Y'all know how terrible I am, but we're gonna get right into the build. Now, I have Glowing Emerald, Guardian's Blessing, 3 healing potions, a mana potion, and teleport glyph for my starting build. And then I'm gonna build into Stone of Gaia, Warrior Tabby, Frostbound Hammer, Hide of the Urchin, Spirit Robe, and Encile. And then I also pick up Thorns later on, which we don't really get real into the build, but what I'm going for is really a bruiser type build. You know, we've got a lot more damage and, you know, a ton of health. I want to see, I've never really played a just pure bruiser build, which I would say this is probably pretty close. Alright, now of course we got to go over his kit. First up, we have his passive, Undefeated Body. When Sun Wukong is below 40% health, he gains 10% physical power and 10% protections, plus an additional 2 physical power and 1 protection for his current level. So really, if you get weaker, you get stronger. Next up, we have as 1, the Magic Cudgel. Sun Wukong Magic Cudgel grows in length as he slams the ground, dealing damage to all enemies in front of him. Minions in jungle camps take extra 25% damage. His 2 is Master's Will. Sun Wukong strikes around him, dealing damage and slowing all enemies. And his 3 is 72 transformations, which it's really just 3. But Sun Wukong transforms into an eagle, tiger, or ox and charges forward. The eagle is the fastest of the 3 forms, immune to slows and root effects. Tiger mauls the first target, and it runs into stunning and causing damage. And the ox knocks enemies aside in its path, causing damage, and is immune to slow, root, and knock-up effects when he's in that form. And lastly, we have his ultimate, Somersault Cloud. Sun Wukong leaps into the air for 5 seconds, leaving behind a pet to fight. While in the cloud, Sun Wukong is invisible and regenerates health. He may leap off before the duration expires, dealing damage. The pet inherits a percentage of Sun Wukong's current strength and defense. The pet is instantly killed if it's hit by hard crowd control, excluding banish and knockups. If the pet dies, Sun Wukong is revealed in his cloud, and you get 5% health back per second. Guys, so before we get into the giveaway, there's 2 things about Wukong that you need to know. When you hit 4, it happens instantly. It happens. There's no canceling it or anything. So just be aware of that. And when you use his transformations, what form you take depends on how closely you are to looking at the ground, basically. If you're looking all the way off into distance, you'll be an eagle. If you're looking straight at your feet, you'll be an ox. And somewhere in the happy middle is the tiger. It took me forever to figure that out. That's how it's done, guys. You just adjust the way you look. And there are a couple of gods like this, but, you know, I haven't really typically spent a whole lot of time with them yet. Now, this giveaway, guys, the 2 winners, I'm sorry, guys, I'm gonna butcher your names for sure, but I'm just gonna go with Megan and X. Congratulations, y'all 2. Y'all are the winners. Oh, man, it blows me away that Hi-Rez is so awesome. They're just giving these codes to me so I can give to y'all. It just feels so good. So, congratulations, y'all 2. Get in touch with me somehow. Discord, YouTube. Like I said, I do have a Twitter, but I almost never use it, but I do check it. So if you want to get in touch with me on there, feel free. And just really anyways, you can, guys, and I'll get those codes to y'all. But again, guys, congratulations. Now, for those of y'all who didn't win, but still want to try, I'm giving these codes away every Saturday from here until Hi-Rez quits giving me codes, so hopefully forever. Now, all you have to do to enter is write your comment with your IGN and your console, the console you play on. So, ArrgThePirate, space PC. You can leave a comment, you know, other than that, all I need is the platform you're playing on and your IGN, and I'll get those codes to y'all. Guys, it's awesome that Hi-Rez allows me to give these codes away. But again, we're getting into this. Let's get into this gameplay. Now we've got an assist and we've already got a death. I'm still learning Wukong. Still trying to figure out what he does. You know, I think there's a couple of times that I'm like, oh, I'm gonna use his ultimate walking through the jungle. But you know, we're getting it, and this match is kind of strange. We actually have two junglers. If you see, we have an ArrgThePirate and a Daji. So, yeah, it's definitely a strange match. But, you know, hey, it seems to be working okay. Daji does get caught out here a little bit. And, you know, if I go over there, all I'm going to do is not really offer anything. I'm out of mana. You know, I don't have a whole lot. I'm going to trust that she can get out. And you see here, I'm just going to go ahead and ult whenever I'm walking away. I was trying to use my bird. Oh, feels bad. I think I do that like 3. I don't think I ever use his ultimate correctly a single time this match. Oh, feels bad. But, you know, is what it is. They drop my blue, which is unfortunate, but that's okay. Let's get back to our lane. Let's continue our farm. Start building towards that Stone of Gaia. Now, Wukong really does have some awesome wave clear, and with that slow, you know, I really enjoy his kit. I don't know. I have not found a good home within the solo lane yet, and you can see we're poking this tier. We're able to slow him down. We chunk him down very, very well there, but you can see Wukong is very mana hungry, so getting your blue buff is really, really important. You definitely want to keep an eye on that blue buff. And you saw I started heading there, and then Daji, you know, I was kind of waiting for her to rotate over so she could pick it up, but I guess it's been dropped or hasn't respawned. You know, that's unfortunate, but hey, no problem. As long as we're able to sustain, you know, continue to push. I think using his 2 to clear waves is probably not the best if you're just, you know, clearing waves. You know, maybe wait for the enemy to head over and wait to use that 2 because, yeah, I'm just blowing through mana, guys. And, you know, I definitely want to avoid using that much mana. Now, I did just blast it there at the end to push that lane to the tower because I know Tier's going to be there, and, you know, I just went and checked my blue buff. Of course, it is still gone, so no problem. Let's go ahead, pick up another item, you know, keep building towards that Stone of Gaia, and then we'll get into lane. And, you know, hey, it's the solo lane, you know, it kind of doesn't, a whole lot doesn't happen until you have some rotation, things like that, or until those towers fall, and then you can really start having impact on the rest of the match. But in the beginning, you can see my entire team's in that duo lane. I'm not going to really do anything there. So, you know, hey, well, let's just keep pushing our lane. Now, our Scotty went in right there. Did you hear that? She got a quad kill. Oh man, doing work. And hey, that's great for us. You know, great on our parts. You know, having 2 junglers, it's definitely off-putting in the beginning of the match, but a quad kill is huge, and this is going to allow me to go in on this tower, and we just beat this tower to pieces. Oh, awesome. Now, once we get quite a bit of damage on that tower, I'm going to go shove that lane in, and then go pick up my blue. I ult because, you know, I felt like I needed to use it there. And I was going to head back to my lane, but Daji's going in on my T1. So, you know, let her take that tower. Let's head to mid and kind of clean this up. Discordia's here. We're able to poke her out a little bit. You know, not a whole lot of damage, but we chased her off, which is what we wanted to do. And then we're going to head back towards our lane. But, you know, our lane's sitting pretty. So I'm going to go ahead and take these side camps just because, you know, hey, Daji took that next wave so that I'm missing out on some jungle farm. Now, Humbats is here going in on our Daji, so I'm going to head over. I'm able to get an awesome stun on him, and, you know, hey, we're able to poke him down quite a bit. Both him and Discordia took a ton of damage there, and you can see stage 2 of our Stone of Gaia, we're already sitting pretty healthy, but I'm going to go back and finish it off, guys. Oh, man, that passive health regen, we're going to just live through everything. Now, from here, I'm going to teleport back to my tower. Tyr is going in on our tower, so let's head over there. And guys, I'm just going to concentrate on Tyr. I'm not too worried about the minions. Let the tower deal with the minions. I'm going to get a ton of free poke here for, you know, nothing. If he attacks me, he's going to take tons of damage from the tower. And, you know, sure, we're taking some tower damage, but, yeah, you know, we'd take that anyways. So, let's poke him down, and if you look here, he actually rotates to the jungle, and both of my junglers are there. I'm trying to head him off the best that I can, getting into tiger form, ready to stun, sure enough, we're able to stun him. He ends up ulting out of Daji's ultimate, and since I just used my Tiger, or just used my 72 transformations, yeah, transformation, we're not able to catch up to him. Now, I'm just gonna back off of that. Nox rotated over and was able to take him out. Oh, awesome, awesome. The map awareness is great. You know, we're doing very, very solid. And hey, this is turning into a great match, even though we do have those two junglers, which, like I said, guys, it's definitely weird, but it seems to be working well. Now, walking through the jungle, you know, I'm kind of looking at what's the next best play. Should we go in on the tier 1 in mid? Should we push the tier 2 in our solo lane? If you see there, I went into the wrong form, and then I got out of it too short, and I missed my swirly stick thing. We did manage to steal yellow, but, you know, missed so many abilities there. Just feels bad. I'm going to go into the backside of this T2. I use my eagle form to catch up to tier. We do take a tower poke there, but no big deal. I'm going to try to hit him and the wave. I miss him, unfortunately, but, you know, getting that poke on the wave is definitely good because we're just kind of slapping each other at this point. Humpbat shows up. Let's just get out. And then I see Arrgnia shows up. Okay, maybe we can actually make something happen. She gets pushed into a tower, and she's going to have to ult away. So we're both just running. Let's just get out of this situation. I'm going to try my best appeal for her. You know, I'm able to slow Humbats down, and if you look there, we have some rotation. Oh, this is awesome. We end up using our ultimate there. We're able to actually get a kill with our ultimate. This rotation was absolutely huge. Taking out their jungle, taking out their support, you know, chasing their tier off. This is a free T2. This is a free T2, guys. And awesome, awesome, and like I said, it's just the map awareness. Now, unfortunately, our T2 in our duo lane it's gone. You know, we ended up sacrificing T2s at that point, but we got a couple of kills and they didn't. So, you know, hey, that works out great in our part, and we're able to back off from here. Now, I didn't want to risk a lazy back there. You know, I was lazy backing, but I said, hey, they're getting close. Let's go ahead and try to get away and back later on. Sure enough, we're able to start building towards that Frostbound Hammer, and then I go back to base and pick up some other stuff because, you know, the things. And then I'm going to head to this kind of fire giant side of the jungle. Our Daji definitely needs some help. We're going to go ahead and get a slow onto Humbot so Daji can definitely get out. We use our Tiger form, and oh, he just barely jumped out of it, but that's quite all right. Their Athena ults in, and okay, no problem. We end up taking out Humbats, no problem. Athena doesn't stand a chance now, and sure enough, we're able to take her out. I don't know how Daji lived through that, but hey, that's jungle and a support. Oh man, great. This is awesome. I'm going to go ahead and get a stun on tier. Scotty is right behind me. Hopefully she can follow up on this. We'll be able to do some real damage to him. You can see I'm tickle fighting tier right now. I'm doing absolutely nothing to him. So, you know, yeah, let's just clean the wave up and back off. We're really not doing anything to each other. So, again, let's just get out of here and you know, it's solo lane, guys. It's just a slap fight. Now we end up keeping this slap fight up long enough to get some team rotation. Nox shows up, and Daji shows up like one shot. Oh man, awesome play. And I'm gonna go head over to our blue buff, but the enemy team ends up surrendering here. We end up being 1-1-6. You know, and I feel that's pretty solid for the build that I was currently at. I'd like to get to a full build to really see what this thing that I imagined up would have done, but you know, hey, you win, you lose, no problem, and this was a great match. Well, that's gonna wrap it up for Free Skin Saturday. I really hope y'all enjoyed, and if you did, show me some love, leave me a comment, think about subscribing, add me on Smite, guys. I'd love to play with y'all and tell me how bad I am with Wukong. Well, again, guys, thanks for watching, and as always, I'll see y'all in the next video.